Hello, everybody. Oh my.
Christopher McCullough.
All right, Christopher McAuliffe, cause number 5A05055406. It's a probation violation here. Morning, sir.
And just to be clear, was that defendant missed a pre-trial probation violation hearing last Wednesday. Not entirely sure why it was only on the DUI and not on the DUI and physical control, but he did not appear, so the warrant was issued. And then the warrant was served in addition to a new felony DUI and attempting to elude.
Okay, thank you for the context.
So I would actually ask the physical control, given that he now has been arrested on another DUI, an attempt to elude over the weekend, which is why he's here. I would ask that physical control be added to today's calendar to address the release on that as well.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, we'll go ahead and add that. All right, it'll be just a minute, sir, while we do that. Is Mr. McAuliffe on pretrial? I'm assuming on both of those?
Yes.
Yes. Pretrial supervision, I guess I mean.
We just have him on the DUI and the no IID in 406.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe that's why the warrant wasn't issued, why
Yeah.
it wasn't reviewed. It's a little strange they would get a subsequent DUI and not be on probation on that.
Yeah, I'm
Particularly
going to take a
has
look at the
another
docket
DUI
on that
pending.
one. That is odd.
To be his fourth DUI. pending.
All right, we'll be just a minute, Mr. McAuliffe. We just have to figure something out. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the order on 6-2, it does place Mr. McAuliffe on pretrial supervision on that physical control, so I'm not sure where the disconnect is here. It says, report to Whatcom County probation, you know, submit to testing, all that sort of stuff, so I guess we'll need to figure that out. Can we send that back? Can we send that over to probation? We'll send that over to probation just to make sure we're all on the same page there, because it looks like it was ordered.
Okay, thank you,
I
Your
don't-
Honor.
Okay, all right, so with that, and then Madam Clerk, is that cause number now on the calendar? Perfect, all right, so can go ahead and call that one as well. Let's pull that up. That would be 5A00500762. So that one is on calendar as well. So technically, pretrial violations, I guess really pretrial violations alleged on both at this point. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Ms. Hendrikos, is there a new notice of violation then with the new charges here?
There is, I have one for today.
Oh, actually, never mind. I
You
have
have
it.
it?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got 6 violations alleged. Mr. Lockhart, I realize, I guess you're not attorney of record, so how did you want to proceed with those today?
I would ask to just enter denials at this time, but obviously make sure that Mr. Wonder, at least his office is notified.
Okay, just want to make sure. This is Wonder. Didn't you say Mr. Wisdom earlier?
No, it's Wonder. It's Mr.
Wonder. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you had said Wisdom.
Oh, no, yeah, it's Mr. Wonder's case.
Mr. Wonder's case. Okay, all right. All right, well, we'll certainly contact Mr. Wonder and let him know. So, Mr. McAuliffe, at this time, I will enter denials on your behalf then to all 6 of the alleged violations. Mr. Anderson, what's the city want to do here today?
Well, I'll make a clear record here. So, Mr. McCullough, frankly, is finding himself on a very short list of one of the most dangerous people in our community right now. He's out on release on a DUI and a physical control that are pending out of this court, obviously that you're aware of. He's also in warrant status on another pending DUI from 2024 down in Skagit. And then, as I stated this weekend, the arrest, looking at the Bellingham police were involved in the arrest, and it's on his booking sheet, was for another now felony DUI included with an attempt to elude. So that would be 4 now pending DUIs. He also has a prior conviction of DUI amended to reckless driving in our court from 2021. Frankly, I think he had to post $8,500 on the physical control. I don't even know where bail's at on the DUI. I've tried to look back. There's been so many violations that maybe it's a 2,000. Clearly, those have been inadequate amounts. I know Your Honor was not on the bench on Wednesday with the calendar split. I believe it was Pro Tem Kamen. I did cover that hearing. Not only did the defendant not make the actual hearing, he had a probation appointment that morning that he also did not make. So Mr. McCullough has chosen to not engage in this pretrial supervision. He's chosen not to show up. And unfortunately, not only chose to continue to allegedly use substances, but also to continue to drive. Given that, frankly, I think probation's recommendation that I heard from Mr. Benson was somewhere in the area of $50,000 cash performance bail on just the DUI alone. I think probation wasn't taken into account. He also has the physical control as well. And frankly, I think you could set just about any number at this point because, again, I think Mr. McCullough has proven himself to be entirely one of the most dangerous people we have in our community right now while he continues to drink and drive. So, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's a very, very high cash performance bail. Probation was recommending on the DUI and IAD 50,000. I think it's probably a good number between those two charges. As far as the physical control, I'd probably almost be there at the same number, to be honest with you. I don't really know. I mean, what else to say when a person has 4 pending DUIs and is rearrested this past weekend on his 4th and his 5th lifetime. So I think 50,000 on each charge is probably appropriate.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Andrikos, did you want to be heard at all?
Your Honor, I think Mr. Anderson summed it up quite nicely there. Also, just of note, if the defendant is released, he needs to be released with the scram device attached.
Did we already have a scram order, I'm guessing? Let me take a look.
Did we?
We actually may not, which is surprising.
If it's not already previously ordered, probation would be asking for the scram.
And Madam Clerk, can we confirm we don't have scram ordered on either of these cases?
What is that?
Thinking it might be because some of these are,
Drug related?
yeah. Sorry, they're not assigned to me, so I don't know all the details. I can look real quick.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Lockhart, I realize this puts you in a bit of a bind here. Did you want to address conditions at all or just reserve until Mr. Wonder can have the opportunity?
And Your Honor, with such a substantial amount and certainly a lot of other consequences here, I'm going to be asking to reserve any argument until Mr. Wonder can be contacted, or at least his office can move forward with this case at this time.
Okay. We'll be sending him notice of all the paperwork as soon as we're done with court here today, actually probably during court, I would expect. So, Mr. McCullough, at this time, court is finding clearly violations of pretrial release conditions. I don't need to go over it ad nauseum here, but now we have 4 pending DUIs, 2 of them in this court, 1 a DUI and a physical control. I don't know where it stops. You've posted over $10,000, I believe, between these 2 cases combined. You're not reporting to probation, it sounds like, and now we have a new DUI and attempt to elude. So with that finding, violations of pretrial conditions, I'm going to grant the city's request today. It can be reviewed once Mr. Wonder's back, once he's appears for you, because obviously defense hasn't had any real input today, so you do have that right to address that with counsel. But for today's purposes, I'm granting the city's request. It's going to be $50,000 on each case. I don't know where else to go at this point. So that'll be the order, and then we're going to need to find some new dates. Be just a minute while I fill it all out. And Madam Clerk, could you upload a scram order for me? Yeah, on both cases, please. Okay, so we need to find some dates, and then we'll review the order together here. So I'll set it out the standard 2 weeks. Obviously, if Mr. Wonder wants to note it up to review release conditions before he can, but otherwise I'll set it to Monday, October 13th, 8:30. That'll be for both pretrial violation review and pretrial. He has an out of custody on November 3rd already. All right, he's already got an out of custody on November 3rd. Does that date in 2 weeks work for the city and probation?
That's fine for the city, yes, thank you.
Works for probation as well, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Lockhart, obviously we'll reach out to Mr. Wonder, but for today's purposes, is that agreeable to you?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I'll be just a minute, then we're going to read through the order together, sir. You probably do need to set an out of custody violation review as well. Do we have a good Wednesday? November 19th, then we'll set the out of custody violation review. Okay, so Mr. McCullough, here's what we've got. Violations 1 through 6 are denied on your behalf at this time. So as I said earlier, once Mr. Wonder appears, we can address those violations. You can address the bail once he's here, because I realize defense wasn't really able to give input today since Mr. Lockhart is not the attorney of record. That all being said, for today's purposes, I am granting the city's request. It's going to be $50,000 on each. I don't know how much clearer I can be. The release conditions just simply are not working. There's 4 pending DUIs at this point. So the court has made that finding. that there has been violation of pretrial release conditions. 10 times bondable on each would be fine, but either way, that's going to have to be posted. If you do post the bail or bond, you need to report to the probation department immediately upon any release from custody. And we're going to set this for review and pretrial on October 13th at 8:30 in the morning if you remain in custody. Otherwise, we'll see you on 11/3 at 1:30 out of custody. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, thank you.
What's that?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No. Can you explain that one more time?
11.
So
Okay, that's okay. So the out of custody was actually 11/4, not 11/3, so I'm just making sure that's clear on the order here. All right, and then 10/13 will be both pretrial violations and pretrial. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the order. That should be ready for signature, Mr. Lockhart.
yep.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right. All right, you're good. Make sure you reach out to Mr. Wonder.
Thank you,
Can you reach
sir.
out to him? Thank
The
you.
court will also as well, but
All right, anything else ready, counsel?
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.